Hey good humans, do you love our Spectrum videos? If so, we now have a game where you can play it at home with your friends and family. You can answer questions like this. Dress codes are sexist. See what your dad says.
Can I ask the group like a spicy question? Do you identify as a top, a bottom, a switch?
Oh my.
Hi, my name is Ariana. I'm 27 years old and I'm a corporate recruiter for a fintech company. I'm like super femme, so I dress like this. Fashion is something that's really important to me. It's actually even more so important for a partner to have that instilled in them as well. I am super picky, so it's my fault. I am the reason why I'm single, for sure. I mean, ultimately personality is always gonna be number one for me, but with like a nice outfit would be key. I'm so ready. Oh, wow, okay. This is a very wide range right now. The flowers are very daring. Are those Doc Martens?
Yeah.
I love Doc Martens.
Thank you.
Okay, I love food. It's probably like, I would even go as far as say it's like my love language. What are you gonna cook for me?
Oh no. I do cook based on TikTok recipes. If it's like a cold night, maybe I would cook like a really good ramen. Yeah, just know that I would try my best, okay?
No, that sounds amazing. You sound so nervous about that.
Just with food, I really like being like adventurous, you know? So if I haven't even heard of the food before, I think that's kind of fun and I'll try to cook it or something. We could try it together.
Okay, I think that I would make shakshuka. I don't know if you've had it before, but it's like red bell peppers and tomatoes. It's a little spicy and you like crack eggs into it.
I could try making Persian food. I know a couple recipes just for my family, or like tacos, Mexican kind of stuff. Just easy, but also tastes really good.
So I'm actually perfecting my pizza crust recipe right now. So we can make some really good like pizzas together.
I make a mean homemade spaghetti sauce. I am vegetarian, so that's like small restriction, but I do lots of different like cuisines. I love cooking. I make like a curry, stir fry, you name it.
Cool, cool. I feel really bad. The last contestant was the vegetarian contestant. I'm gonna have to eliminate you. I'm so sorry.
Bummer.
Oh my God, and you're gorgeous. And that's another reason why I'm single. Can I explain this really quickly?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm Mexican.
Okay.
And my family has a ranch in Mexico. I would feel like I'd traumatize you, like taking you to a farm and you would see like a lamb hanging upside down, like draining its blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hit it.
So nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
I feel like an asshole. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is very exciting. Okay, can I ask, number two, do you have a term for your style?
I think I'm more of a femme, but I do have my days where I have like basketball shorts and like a chain, you know?
Can I ask the group like a spicy question? Do you identify as a top, a bottom, a switch, neither, other?
Oh my. Well, if I'm allowed, top. I like to feel powerful. So.
For me, I honestly think it depends on the person and like what our energy is together.
Yeah, I feel like different people would maybe give different answers for me. I'd like to say switch.
I would like to say switch, but I think for me it also just depends on like whoever I'm with and like the energy that we have.
My Tinder says top, but I think I'm more of a top-leaning switch.
Do you ever have a problem if a woman is like primarily a top? Like I'm only a top.
Oh no.
Not at all. Not at all. Girl, put me on bottom. I'll take it.
My mom's gonna watch this.
Hi, Mom.
Two? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start with contestant one. I'm so sorry. Hi. Hi. You're so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
You're so
sorry.
beautiful too. Thank you. I just felt like when I had asked everyone like their stance, you were like, I'm a top. And I was like, oof, girl, you gotta say it. Like,
I know, but you know, maybe switch would have been the better answer. But I do want to be called daddy one day.
oh my God. It's really hot in here.
I know, I'm like sweating, but it's good.
Thank you.
Anytime.
I love curly hair. That's definitely like my weakness. So I'm a little disappointed in myself right now. Okay. I'm gonna have to say contestant number 2. Oh no. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh my God, I love your makeup.
Thank you. I love yours.
Thank you. I'm at makeup, so I can't do
that's
that. But I mean, you were so funny and like so bubbly. I just feel like our like styles would kind of like they wouldn't like jive very well.
No, I understand.
Oh, this is so exciting. I'd love to hear your coming out story in 1 sentence.
In high school, my best friend was dating this guy, but we kind of accidentally fell in love.
Is that also when you came out to your family?
I started dating her at the beginning of my senior year of high school, and that's when I came out to them as well.
And they're like accepting. Do you mind if I ask that?
Oh yeah, no, my parents are really accepting. My family's like already pretty colorful, pretty queer, and so it kind of worked out.
I went to Catholic schools and liked giving people reasons to hate me. And so I came out as bisexual, and then I went to college and then came out as a lesbian, so.
I definitely can relate to that. I like identified as bisexual for majority of my adult life, and then I came out a year ago as a lesbian.
My mom found my Google search history. We both cried and got cake afterwards.
Oh, that's awesome. Good stories. I'm curious to know, because this is as blind as it is for, you know, me, obviously it's the same for you all. So can you tell me what your type is?
There's kind of a range. I typically go for more femme girls, but maybe like there's an I'm gay vibe to the person. Does that make sense? Like I want like the gay energy.
Do you have that thing, that one thing that's like, that gives me gay energy?
It's not like an article of clothing. It's maybe more like the eye contact.
I feel like my type has very little to do with like mask femme like appearance stuff and more to do with the person's personality, and like I tend to go for people who are very okay with taking charge or just being kind of a leader type person, but also like to be very esoteric and like keep to themselves.
Yeah, I'm definitely like more into like personalities as well. If you like line up my exes or my ex-flings, they all kind of have a different like thing going on. So definitely just into like very confident people, like fun going, like love to laugh. Also Zoe Kravitz though, like I love her, so.
I'm going to eliminate number 3 first. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Wow. You're beautiful. How are you? Good, it's so nice to meet you. Oh my God. I loved this.
Okay.
I just was so like distracted by your belt.
Oh my God, I wasn't gonna wear it. I know, it's giving country, it's giving weird, I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go with number 1, elimination. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God, you're so pretty.
You're beautiful. Oh
Thank
my gosh,
you.
it's nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry at all. I feel your pain. Like this is a much harder role to be in. Where do I go?
Are you ready to see your final pick?
Yes, I'm ready. Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
You too. Oh, I love this fit.
Thank you. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, I loved like all of your answers, and I know you'd also mentioned that like you love spicy and like a little bit Latina side, so I felt like
yeah, my dad is from Mexico, and when you mentioned that just growing up on a farm, I went and visited my family out there a few different times, and literally the goats hanging from the
Yes,
the,
I
like
know.
the skin goats.
Imagine going on a date together.
I mean, Maybe, I don't know, I feel like I'm so young.
You look very young.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to say no because that sounds mean.
If I'd seen you like on a dating app, I'd be like, she's way too young for me.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even have my settings like above 25, so yeah.
Do you think I'm older than 25?
Didn't you say you were 27? Yeah, I was like, am I crazy?
I was like, how old do I look? I'm still the reason why I'm single, because I'm super picky.
I liked her outfit, like great girl boss energy.
A lot of people were nervous, but I was actually really excited because I like really wanted to know like who this girl was gonna be. Plus I like being around a lot of gay people, so it was fun.
To me, it doesn't matter whether a woman is like mass presenting or like femme presenting. If you feel good in what you wear and you're confident in it, your outfit's already gonna go straight to a 10.
What I say when I get ready in the morning, I'm just like, this is my like avatar, this is my like doll, and I'm just dressing it up and I'm doing it how I want, like not for anyone else. And I guess like the only thing that I could really want people to get out of that is that like I know who I am and I'm like comfortable in who I am.